You go. That's what the movie's about. It's
What's
about
your
me trying to get my son back. You know, when you're dealing with kids, man, your loved ones, it can bring some things out of your character, man, that you can never see coming. And I'm at the end of my rope, man. I got a couple strikes against me already, and my son gets snatched up. Got to do what I got to do to get him back, man.
What was your personal motivation for doing the film?
Well, my motivation was just that. The image of a black man when it comes to his kids is we have babies and run out on them. So for all of the real fathers like yourself out there who still with theirs, love theirs, even if a marriage don't work out, you figure out a way to get that time in to be an influence in their life. You know, this is a film for them. It's an early Father's Day gift. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a part of my bigger reason for wanting to do it. Other than that, the opportunity to work with Megan finally and Lorenz Tate and you know, the game making his debut and us being there to take him under our wing and help him to get through whatever he needed to get through was all a part of it.
Like my favorite part of the movie is like a little bit of dialogue when you pick up your son and you're getting in the car, you got into the fight and you tell him that you want him to be better than you.
Right.
Now you look at the black community today, what can we do to help that become a reality? You know, for like all the teen fathers out there.
That's it. Everything that you do wrong and everything you've done wrong, you got to make sure that you make them understand that's not the way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure that he got the best of the little man, but he can't do it again.
Yeah. All right. What's up with Watts 2000, the organization?
Still going.
Okay. Now, what was your motivation for doing that back then at that time?
It's just the idea of exposing kids to things that I know they would probably never see. You know what I'm saying? Unless they break into the industry. So I'm bringing the whole industry of music and Hollywood to the city where the kids are at. And it becomes more of a hands-on experience, you know what I'm saying? Which is a better reality than watching it on TV. So that's it.
All right.
You know, trying to build a boys and girls center, you know, all kind of stuff, man.
All right. Now, I work as a teacher, actually. What advice could you give for kids to stick with school?
Just that. You gotta stay in there, you know. I wasn't a super big fan of school, you know, the idea of waking up that early and dealing with teachers and this and that, but, you know, I was dedicated and I got through it. And I graduated from high school 3 years instead of 4. Got out a year early, so, you know, I hit the road right after that and been doing it ever since, nonstop.
All right. Good luck. Your character in the movie is named Big Meat.
Yeah.
What's the character all about, in your words?
I think the Big Me is you know, a guy that's, you know, running this outlaw syndicate gang in one of the ghettos in Los Angeles. He's you know, no games type of guy. He don't play no games. It ain't no fun. It's all about him and it's all about his money. And if you ain't got his money, it's definitely gonna be a problem. And I think that all problems in the movie stem from somebody not coming correct on his change.
Who was your inspiration, or what was your inspiration in playing the role?
My inspiration in playing the role was first that the role that I was casted for was supposed to be played by, you know, the late great Tupac. So I think that was inspiration enough, you know, to get out there and do a good job.
Okay. Let's talk about Tupac real quick. I think this September will be like the 10th anniversary of his death.
Right.
In that time, do you think what has hip-hop learned from his passing?
Now see, hip-hop is something that I know a lot about. And so what I can tell you, I can give you analysis. And I think I've told this to only a few people in life. What happened to Biggie and Tupac? If you're at all a spiritual type of guy, you know, which I am. I'm not a saint, and I'm not in church every Sunday, but you know, I am in touch, you know, with the higher power, and I do know a lot about God and Jesus. And what I want to say about that is I kind of feel that Tupac and Biggie died for a reason, and I don't think that there's anything that you or I or anybody else could have done to preserve their lives after the days that they parted on. I kind of feel like they were put here and taken away from here so that we as a black people can expand. I don't know if we've capitalized off of all the opportunities that we've been presented since, you know, the untimely deaths of both of those legends, but I definitely know for a fact that hip hop has broadened up. I mean, back then when there was Tupac and B.I.G., you could count the rappers on 2 hands. Now you got you know, a lot of brothers out there doing their thing from everywhere. I mean, there are hundreds of rappers in every cities in every city, and I mean, with the, you know, the online capabilities now and all this, you know, independent album sales, they're giving a lot of young people, black, white, and whatever other race, you know, a chance to make money outside of, you know, the rural, going to college and then, you know, graduating from there and then coming into a profession and being a teacher, and, you know, that's not for everybody. And so it's presenting a lot of job opportunities for some of the youth who have no other way out except for what we know, and that's, you know, either hip hop or sports.
Now, for some of the youth that are caught up in gangs, how do we help them, in your opinion?
First of all, people have got to want to help themselves. I mean, you know, we as people, once you come of a certain age, you definitely know right from wrong, and so no one can help you if you can't help yourself. Now, permitting someone is going to let you help them, then, you know, we step in and we show them other people's experiences, and you know, we just got to talk to the youth, and there's a lot of people, but it's not just going to take me or you, it's going to take everybody, and then we've all got to be willing to do so, or else, you know, we're doomed as a people.
All right. Thanks for your time, man.
All good, man.